So this box is one of the boxes that the bees originally came in. So I got two overwintered nucleus colonies. This box and the box next to it came with the bees that I bought from Lawrence at Black Mountain Honey. Because they were transported in my car, they've got a screen mesh on the top. I am covering it with this on top of that, like so. But I have just bought lids without the mesh on as well. So a bit later in the season, I think I will. In fact, I'll probably just do it today. I'll whack the lid with no screen, no mesh in there. Okay, so let's have a look at this box. This box is a split that I made on the fly about 10 days ago. So frame one, not touched. This is really nice sat down. I'm going to get myself a chair, I think. I haven't put any smoke on these. Oh, I did give a tiny little bit of smoke on the top, didn't I? Frame two. Bees on it, but they're not drawing anything out at all. How well can you see in here? Have a look what's going on there. Oh, that's okay, isn't it? Hive tool. So this is frame three, and now we're getting into where the bees are. So it's a very light frame. Few bees on it. Few drones. I need to practice picking up queens. So to do that, I'm going to start practicing on drones because using the marking cages, I'm really struggling with. And I've seen all the professionals; they just do it by picking them up. I'm obviously worried about squishing her, so I haven't tried it yet. So I want to practice on a few drones. Please leave it in the comments. Do you guys still use cages to mark your queens, or are you comfortable picking them up by hand? No signs of any eggs or anything in here, although it is a very nicely drawn out frame. But I think this is one of the frames I butt in with the split. So 1, 2, 3, onto frame 4. There's 6 frames in the bottom of this box. Just giving them a little blow there. I've got no sunlight, so I can't see if there's any eggs in here. Oh, there's the queen, though. And she is not the queen that I brought in, because the queen that I brought in was marked. You see her here? That is so strange. The queen I brought in here was marked blue. So I don't know what's happened to her, but she's not in here. Okay, so I'm going to give a little go at marking this queen. See if she's still on this frame, or if she's done a runner. Shout out if you can see her. But she's hiding somewhere. She does not want to be found. Pretty confident she was on this frame. Oh, I've got an emerging bee here. That's quite cool. Oh, there she is, right next to the emerging bee. Okay, nearly. Oh, okay, she's in there. Nearly pushed that frame out. Too much pressure on there. There we go. Clip them back in. A little better. Okay, so yeah, I've been using these devices to mark the queen. I really don't like them at all, to be honest. So we can get a bit of a shot of her here. Not sure how well you can see that, but to be honest, I just need to focus on getting this. Yeah, this device is not even holding us straight. Okay, so she looks like a really nice queen. Just gonna let her dry off a little bit. Make sure this cage is fully closed. Don't want her getting out. That has happened to me before when I went to mark the queen. Just flew off. I don't know if it was the same queen that came back, but when I went back there a couple of weeks later, there was this hive here actually. There was another queen already in there. I don't know if it's the same one. I thought she was quite dark, the queen that flew off, and there's a really light queen in there now, but who knows to be sure. Well, there she is in here. I'm just going to. So she's just in there. It's really not the best view for you. I just want to really get her back in anyway. So she's in there. I'm just going to put all the frames back together. There's still a little bit of feed in here, not much, so that's good. While I've got the hive open, I suppose I'll just look at the last two frames and see if we can see any brood pattern in here or any eggs. I'm seeing cat brood, but I'm thinking this is brood that was put in with the split, to be honest. So, but I'm not seeing any eggs or young larvae, which is what I really want to be seeing with a new queen. And they're just drawing out this frame here. But they've only been in here 10 days. So I think all in all, they're doing quite well. That, however, the queen that was put in here was a marked queen from Black Mountain Honey. So I have no idea what I've done to mess it up. But I definitely have done something. Because I made a split on the fly. There was nothing in this box. And the box that I took all the eggs and the brood out of had a queen, but she was marked. She was marked green. Okay, so let's release this queen back in. Hopefully it's going to go straight down. I'm just going to open this frame here. I can see her there. She doesn't want to get out of this cage. There's loads of bees going in the cage to reassure her. But she seems to be quite happy in there now. She does not want to get out. All the attention that's getting. She doesn't want to come out. I've gently pushed it down. I put her right above a split in a frame. But there, that's how this. So 10 days ago or so, we made a split. We brought a mated queen in here. She's no longer here, but there's another queen in here, which I have no idea where she came from. Maybe she was accidentally transferred from another hive, but the other hive that I took any eggs and brood from had a marked queen. So I don't know. I don't understand beekeeping. I'm giving it my best go, but I mean, your guess is as good as mine as to what happens. If you've got any ideas what might have happened there, guys, please leave it in the comments below. Oh, I think she's gone from there now. I think she's gone down. Oh no, I caught a couple of bees in there. Sorry guys. Fortunately, neither of them had a queen. So there's no queen in there anymore. I'm hoping she's gone down that gap there. Well, that's one of the reasons I do not like using these cages. I'm not having much joy with them. It's hard to actually keep the queen pinned without crushing her. Yeah, still a little bit of feed in there, which is good. I'm just going to go and grab the... Oh no, I'll do it next time I'm here. Just got a lot to do today, so that's what they look like. And then I've been putting this on top. And there we go. So that's the hive inspection done for Nuke. So that's the hive inspection done for Nuke 1. This was a split that we made on the fly about 10 days ago. We introduced a marked mated queen into the hive. Unfortunately, she's gone. I don't know where she's gone. She's probably absconded or was killed. But there's another queen in there, quite a big brownish orange queen. No idea where she came from. There's no eggs and no signs of young brood in there. So it's been about 10 days. I know it can take 10 days, 2 weeks, 3 weeks for them to start laying properly. So we'll keep an eye on it and we'll bring you the updates as and when we find them. If you haven't liked and subscribed, please do so. Follow along as we build a honey herd from the ground up. We're going to show all our mistakes, all the crazy trials and tribulations. But for this hive, that's it. I'm going to move on. I've got a few more hives to look at, so I hope you join me for them too.